Hi, this is Rene Cruz and I will discuss how we go about growing our businesses relative to the overall market and our position in industries where we work in. Discuss the main strategies of our business growth, whether we are the market leader, market challenger, market follower, or market nicher. We will be discussing the market leader to expand their total market demand, protect and increase their market share. Along the way, we will briefly discuss what are the competitive strategies of the market challenger, market follower, and a market nicher. Growth is the most important goal of a company, so as a marketer our aim should have the best strategies to stay as a long-term market leader. How do we go about growing the share to achieve success? There are few basic ways to grow the core of the business. Here are the 3 examples ways that David Taylor cited. Make the core brand as distinct as possible. Colgate's long-time presence in emerging markets has been a distinct competitive advantage. Now represent half of Colgate's global sales, have been a very important part of their growth for a long time, and they think their history positions them well to accelerate that growth going forward. They have been in Latin America for over 85 years and in Greater Asia for over 60 years. By being there early, Colgate has built brand loyalty and, of course, leading market positions. This is particularly true with toothpaste and the entire oral care category. Colgate's deep understanding of local tastes and habits across categories, combined with their proven disciplined global execution, they believe, gives them a significant competitive edge. Additionally, as part of their global strategy, Colgate has developed strong relationships with dental professionals. This strategy has contributed greatly to increasing professional recommendations for their brands. In Brazil, 77% of professionals are now recommending Colgate ahead of any other brand, in India 81% and in the Philippines 85%. Colgate are also committed to building consumption in emerging markets by educating consumers in these areas of the world about better oral hygiene and skin cleansing habits, because they know that once people adopt those behaviors, they stay with them for a lifetime. Indeed, Colgate's Bright Smiles, Bright Futures oral health education program has now reached over 500 million children in 80 countries since the program began 30 years ago. The second way is to drive distribution through both existing and new channels. Amid today's heightened competitive environment, Colgate is connecting with consumers. When Colgate thinks about driving our growth with consumers, they focus on targeting their commercial investment to both build brands with their traditional marketing programs and build a trial for the new products that they are bringing to the marketplace. Over the last few years, they have found that engaging with consumers must include very powerful and effective in-store shopper marketing activities to complement their advertising in traditional media outlets. Importantly, their integrated marketing campaigns are making much greater use of digital tools, such as the internet and social media, and even mobile applications. In some countries, as much as 15% of our media spending is on digital initiatives. As for in-store activity, one example is using a demonstrator to explain how Colgate Sensitive Pro Relief toothpaste provides instant and lasting relief from pain caused by tooth sensitivity while distributing product samples for consumers to try for themselves. As a result of these types of activities, Colgate's long-term global market shares have strengthened despite periods of heightened competitive activity. As Colgate enters 2021, they are planning for even greater levels of advertising investment, both in and out of the store, behind their base business and a robust pipeline of new products, which should continue to strengthen Colgate's worldwide market share positions. 3 companies' innovation strategy. Colgate's growth is sparked by the innovative products they bring to market in their key product categories, and they continue to be very focused on making sure that they have innovation at all price points. This strategy offers consumers a choice of products from entry-level to super premium and allows them the opportunity to trade up as disposable income levels rise. More than ever before, Colgate's 9 consumer innovation centers, which are located close to consumers in different parts of the world, are focused on developing insight-driven innovation. These centers are staffed with marketing and consumer insight professionals, who identify opportunities based on insights into consumer behavior, habits, and desires, including local preferences. Such work led to the introduction in the Philippines of Colgate with charcoal, turmeric, and Himalayan salt containing Asian-inspired fragrances and ingredients. Another important element of Colgate's innovation strategy is how they make use of external partnerships to complement our strong internal capability. They have many such partnerships with a broad array of suppliers, research institutions, universities, and other industry sources. One of the ways to look at the market is to look at the corporation when they are. Generally, what you find in most markets has four groups: the market leader, the market challenger, the market follower, and the market nicher. Strategies for market leaders. What a market leader should do. Expanding total market demand. Generally, they should get more customers and more usage of their blog, and these are multiple ways of expanding the total market demand. In looking for new customers, companies must develop a marketing penetration strategy, a new market segment strategy, and if they want to expand their businesses abroad, they do a geographical expansion strategy. One of the most crucial strategies is to increase the consumption frequency to identify an entirely new application. This is more usage of the product. Other strategies include additional opportunities to use the brand. And Colgate 2025, our strategy for the future. Reimagining a healthier future for all. Driving social impact. Colgate's will continue to champion health and hygiene in the communities through the Colgate Bright Smiles, Bright Futures oral health program. They have reached more than 1.3 billion children and families with education, free toothpaste, toothbrushes, dental screenings, and treatment referrals to children in more than 80 countries around the world. They are raising the bar to reach 2 billion children by 2025. Helping millions of homes. As a response to the COVID-19 pandemic, Colgate quickly mobilized VE of its manufacturing plants to produce and donate more than 26 million toothpaste and bars of soap specially packaged with instructions on proper hand washing. The soap bars were distributed by our network of partners to communities in 28 countries. They also donated over $20 million in health and hygiene and pet nutrition products to community-based organizations. In 2020, Colgate continued to design new, more sustainable products to enhance health and hygiene. Recently, they introduced the Colgate Keep, a reimagined toothbrush with an aluminum handle and replaceable brush head that contains 80% less plastic than a similarly sized Colgate toothbrush. They also continued to drive water scarcity awareness through our #SaveWater campaign globally, encouraging everyone to turn off the tap while brushing. Looking ahead, engaging with people who choose their products is important to them, so they are working on 100% ingredient transparency across all our brands by 2025. Preserving our environment. Colgate users are energized by their purpose, which incorporates ambitious and measurable sustainability and social impact commitments. Working with customers, suppliers, NGOs, academics, governments, and other partners, they are building a brighter and more sustainable future for all. Protect market share. While the market leader is trying to expand the total market size, it should also protect its industrial position. This is how the company protects market share. One way to satisfy the needs of the customer is the market leader should be proactive. It must be noticeable in the marketing strategy. They should be able to distinguish between responsive, anticipative, and creative marketing. You should always think and anticipate that companies are always there to attack you or even surpass you. You should be able to react to notable changes in the market. It should be best if you also know how to innovate solutions to the needs of the customers in the future. Colgate's strategies to defend market share. Improve the sustainability role in their new products and product updates. Commit $250 million to drive sustainability with the breakthrough product and process innovation. Increase the recyclability of their packaging and increase recycled content to 50%. Have a positive by expanding access to affordable health and wellness products for millions of people in underserved communities. Use the power of their brands to build awareness and drive engagement in product sustainability. Colgate remains the market leader by providing a broad range of selections from low to premium prices suitable for different consumers. Market share. Possibility of antitrust action. Economic cost. Dangers of wrong marketing activities, and effect on actual and perceived quality. Gaining increased sales does not automatically produce profit, it all depends on the company's marketing strategies. Other competitive strategies. A market challenger must first define its strategic objective, which is usually to increase market share. It must then decide whom to attack. It can attack the market leader, it can attack a small local or regional firm, attack similar firms that are not doing the job and those underfinanced, or it may just stay status quo. Market challenger strategies. General attack strategy will depend on the company's resources. Market follower strategies. Theodore Levitt said that a strategy of product imitation might be as profitable as a strategy of product innovation. However, the innovator bursts all the expenses of developing the new product, risking the distribution channels of such product. Some countries are a bit strict in such copies of imitation, but not so much on the services. Any firm can come along and copy or improve a new product, but it will not overtake the market leader. These are the three broad strategies of the market follower. Cloner, this company can emulate the leader's product, name, packaging with slight variation. Imitator, the imitator copies from the leader but differs on the packaging. Adapter, the adapter takes the leader's product and improves them. Market niche strategies. Market niche strategies, be a leader in a small market through a multiple niching. The nicher has three tasks: 1. Creating a niche, 2. Expanding a niche, and 3. Protecting the niche. This strategy is best for firms entering a market that initially aims at a specific segment rather than a whole market. Key takeaways. Key takeaways from this presentation are: growing the core is often a prudent way to increase sales and profit. To remain dominant, a market leader should always look for ways to expand total demand and protect and increase its current market share. A market challenger attacks the market leader and other competitors in an aggressive bid for more market share. A market follower is a runner-up firm willing to maintain its market share and not rock the boat. A market niche serves small market segments ignored by larger firms. The key is a specialization that can command a premium price in the process. Companies should maintain a good balance of consumer and competitor monitoring. This is Rene Cruz. Thank you.